Oh, actually, here. Do you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah,
Tell
tell
us.
us.
So Canada is a world leader in uranium, which you might not know of.
Well, aren't
We
we
supplied
close
America.
second, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Norway.
I think so. So Canada is one of the world leaders in uranium, and then we were actually our scientists and uranium actually developed the nuclear bombs that were dropped on Hiroshima. And
Wait,
uh,
so you're telling me that
yeah.
it wasn't
But
American?
it was
Canadian?
America that dropped it on, but it was our uranium and basically Canada had a huge thing with the Manhattan Project. America just built the highway up north to get it down to the States so they could ship it easier.
Wait, what highway?
So Canada, hold on. Here's the more interesting part. So there's a military base just outside of my city, right?
Hmm.
So there has never been nuclear weapons on Canadian soil, right?
Right.
But we did store them here. However, they hung them from the rafters, so they were never physically on Canadian soil, and they were American owned.
Wait.
Right.
So Canada never, when Canada said that we don't have nuclear bombs on our soil, we didn't, and we didn't have any in
on the
our.
soil.
Yeah,
And it's not
literally.
your arsenal either, it's the American
Nope.
arsenal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so you're basically, you guys are kind of the sleeper cells, not you, but sleeper cells for America. So if America got bombed, that's alright. Canada's got a whole bloody payload ready for the whoever did what they want. Let's go, baby. That's crazy. I think the same with the Australian scientist. My friend, like, he was telling me like this. He was telling me about like his grandfather. I don't know how true this is, but he told me how his grandfather's in like it was to do with that, and like this is well before, I was like 12, 13, and I'm like, what the hell, man? Like, he's like, he hasn't told me much about it, but he just told me that I was a part of it, and he explained what it was. This is before like I'm not sure if it was Operation Paperclip or whether it was what was the there's two operations. There was Operation Paperclip, which was the after World War II, and what was the one for the atomic bomb, Manhattan Project. Yeah, I think he said he worked on the Manhattan Project. So I'm like, what the hell, man? That is nuts. So yeah, like that's really like Australian scientist, and what's his name? Oliphant. What's his first name?
Mark Oliphant.
So he's Mark. Yeah, Mark Oliphant. Guy that went to my school. I think he went to my university as well. He was a part of the Manhattan Project as well. Australian scientist, and he's one of the most renowned Australian scientists. I think Mark Oliphant. He's like in all the textbooks and all that stuff. He was making bloody bombs. So there you go. But yeah, like there's a whole debacle about the uranium thing right now. With like Australia storing.
Canada, or where I live. So Canada was actually one of the first countries to build a nuclear power plant as well.
Yeah, right.
Actually, we were the first. We were the first country. Ontario had the first nuclear power plant, which then we sold our diagrams throughout the world, and other countries now have more than us. But
so you're saying that? Are you saying that Canada is behind nuclear warfare, and you're the crazy kids?
Nuclear energy.
So wow, okay, and then all right. But yeah, with Australia, we we're supposed to store a bunch of uranium, like used uranium. I don't know what element, compound, or not compound, but element, like, because there's different, like, isn't there different isotope levels of uranium? There's like uranium 273 or whatever. And then there's like when it depletes, it has a different like value. I don't know what it is. I hope to have a physicist on who knows what they're talking about. But there's a whole thing about us storing the yellow cakes, the used yellow cakes, and like basically sealing them. Sealing them in concrete.
When did we go to Sydney? We totally missed that.
No, we answered it. We answered that. I incorporated that in there.
Okay, well, we were there Monday, Tuesday, left Monday.
Well, there you go.
In 2015.
So we stored, so they're like proposing that we store like all the uranium in like basically like slabs of concrete. And I'm like, that's fine. If as long as the people that live there are fine with it, and like we get an economical benefit from it, and maybe potentially if we own the uranium, when they figure out that it has like something has a valuable a value to it, then like obviously who's going to be reaping the rewards? Australia. But people were like, "Oh, nuclear, get that out of here." So I don't know. Yeah.